Alright, and welcome back to Learning to Draw, episode 18, where we will be doing lesson 22 of You Can Draw in 30 Days, a room in a one-point perspective. With that, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start off by drawing a square somewhat towards the middle of our paper. So, I do have a straight edge to kind of help me out, and we'll just make adjustments from there. Because I don't actually have a stand for my tablet, so it makes it a little bit hard to balance it and get semi-straight lines. There we go. And go ahead and shoot this one down. We're a little off to one side, but that's alright. Ooh, my straight edge moved pretty badly. I started this series because I wanted to actually learn how to draw, and I will actually be continuing it with another book soon, as learning to draw in 30 days implies 30 lessons, and we're already at 22, and I don't think I've improved that much. Since I have a storytime channel, I would like to improve my character drawing skills after this. So we'll go ahead and put us a nice little guide dot in the middle there. And we're going to make a big X across this, somewhat going through the center of it. So, position my straight edge here and get us just a little more off than I thought it would be. Let's try this again. That is really off. I'm going to try a different straight edge. Did I just change the color? No, I did not. Okay. I think my square is a little lopsided too, so that probably doesn't help. Okay, there we go. That one will work, and we're going to actually be erasing most of these lines anyway, so let's go ahead and get the second one set up, and we're going to go the other way. But as I was saying, originally this channel was for doing story time because a friend of mine convinced me, saying, hey, you've done just about everything, so why don't you go ahead and tell your stories? And after pestering me for a while, I eventually gave in, and here we are. Yeah, this square is lopsided. That's alright. We can make an adjustment or two. And we'll extend this bottom part out a little bit more. We need a little bit more. That's good enough. So let's go ahead and erase all our excess lines all through here. We want to keep our guide dot, which is actually was a little bit closer to where that X was anyway, so go ahead and get all this out of here. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Like I said, I'm learning. And if you're following along, I hope you've been learning something too. Okay. So now that we got that, let's go ahead and get rid of that. We're going to draw two lines, and we're going to want them to get them real close to the top here. So we're going to go ahead and go. I'm just going to freehand this. This kind of goes straight down, straight-ish down. And then again, the same way. And what we're going to do is we're going to get us the straight edge again. We're going to go from the guide dot, just kind of make us a nice line that goes across. And we're going to want to connect it to the top, and then erase all our extra. What this is going to be is this is going to be our stairs over here. So now that we got that nice big room, we're going to go ahead over here and we're going to put a nice window. Helps if I switch back to my pencil tool, and we're going to, we always want the one closer to us to be a little bit longer, the one farther away a little bit shorter, and that's about the same length. There we go. And just using our guide dot for reference, we're going to want to get us a straight edge. Might need to lengthen that one line a little bit. Get us a straight edge, just zip it across. And we'll want to do something similar for the top angle too. Because the dot here is going to be our perspective point. And it's a little off, but it should work close enough for us. Go ahead and erase our excess lines, because I am lining this up with a straight edge, but I'm not doing a very good job. It actually looks better than I thought it would. I'm not going to lie. So from here, we're going to want to switch back to our pencil tool and go straight out from the corner. And I'm going to go ahead and zoom in a little bit there. There we go. Because it's kind of hard to see. And we're just going to go straight out. Hooked it a little there on the end, but that's alright. And then again down here, straight out. And then we're actually going to go ahead and grab this, go down here, right where our little corner is here, we're going to go straight back. There we go. And I probably overshot it a little bit, but that's alright. Huh. Oh, I turned on my eraser. Straight-ish back. There we go. Give it a little depth. And then, of course, we're going to connect this. And we're going to actually shoot us right there. And over here, we're going to want to connect that up there and kind of do the same thing there. Nice line back. Get rid of some of our extra here. But I'm hoping you learned something along with me. I'll have to look to see what book I want to try to learn from next, but what we're going to do now is we're going to get our straight edge and we're going to kind of line it up between the edge right here. Get our pencil tool again and the guide dot so that we can take this. We'll need to go a little further down. Not quite enough. So we'll control. Come on, undo. Alright, you don't want to undo, we'll just erase you then. Switch back. And basically the dot is our guide for the focal point of our room. So we'll go ahead and swap that out there. And then basically do the same thing for the bottom piece here. Make sure we get it. The corner. That gives us a nice bit of, still should be thicker on that top part. Maybe I didn't. There we go. That is actually better. Freehanding it a little bit. Go ahead and make a correction. There we go. That looks a lot better. And now what we need is some stairs over here in our other corner, because we want to go up them. So we'll find a spot, go up a little bit, over, up a little bit. That's a big step, man. Erase it a little more. Over, up, over. That's probably a little long, but that's all right. So, using our guide dot, we are going to want to angle from the guide dot to the corners. This is always fun because I gotta adjust for not only the angle, but the offset of the cursor from my stylus over Control Z that last one. That looks a lot better. And then the final one. And they're all at different angles. And but I have to adjust for where the nib is compared to where the actual part. And our final one down at the bottom. So corner, make an adjustment for the nib. Go ahead and erase our extra. So with that, all we really got left to do is our favorite part, a little bit of shading. But that's a room in a 1-point perspective. We're going ahead and go zoom out a bit. As you can see, we bring it up here. And we're basically looking into a room. So I hope you learned something. If you followed along, we're going to go ahead and do our shading. It's going to be darker up here and get lighter out here. Darker towards the edge of the steps. And this whole wall will be shaded because light will be coming in. With that, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward. I hope you had a wonderful time. Hope you learned something. And have a wonderful day.